In Genesis 12, we encounter the profound narrative of Abraham receiving a divine calling. God said to him, "Go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing." And so, Abraham went. This defining moment in Abraham's life illustrates a timeless truth. The response to God's calling must be simply to go. Abraham's journey begins with a leap of faith, leaving behind the familiar comforts of his homeland to embark on an uncertain path. His obedience to God's call exemplifies courage, trust, and resilience in the face of uncertainty. By trusting in God's calling, Abraham allowed himself to be used as a blessing wherever God led him. Similarly, in our lives as young Christians and students, we are often called to venture into the unknown, to leave behind the security of the familiar and embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. Just as Abraham faced uncertainties and challenges in his journey, we, as young Christians, encounter our own set of trials and temptations. We may struggle with questions of identity, faith, and purpose, all while navigating the pressures of academia, social life, and personal growth. Yet, like Abraham, we are called to trust in God's guidance and step forward with courage and conviction. As students, we have the unique opportunity and responsibility to use our gifts to further God's mission and be ambassadors for Christ in our campus universities. By bringing the message of hope and love to unentered territories, we can make a significant impact. It is in the act of going that we discover the depths of our potential and the richness of the experience that God has prepared for us. Through the journey, we are shaped, transformed, and ultimately become who God knows we can be. By embracing our role as missionaries, we can create communities of faith and fellowship, turning our universities into places where God's presence is felt and His work is carried out. Let us take inspiration from Abraham's journey and embrace the call to go forth with faith and determination. When I moved out of my parents' house and left my city, I faced uncharted territory and knew many challenges lay ahead. Attending a public university came with great opportunities, but also many challenges. It was then, many years ago, that I made a pact with God. I would always say yes to Him. In the beginning, it was difficult. I struggled to differentiate His voice from others or even my own. But with time, our relationship grew closer and I started to recognize His voice more easily. A beautiful journey began. That moment led me to many challenges, but it also took me to places I would never have imagined and could have never gone without God. If it weren't for that moment, I wouldn't be here today, talking to you. Because of that decision, I said yes to His calling a few weeks ago, when a flood desolated my home state. The calling to help others in need, even though I had to leave my own house and was facing struggles of my own. And during these difficult moments, God was able to show me how even the small actions can change someone's life. Our willingness to obey the call to go to our campus or to our city can lead to unexpected blessings and growth. By going, we open ourselves to endless possibilities ahead and step into the fulfillment of God's calling to go and be a blessing. So, I urge you today to answer God's calling. Follow Jesus, embrace His mission, and change the world.